Hey everybody, Mark here. Several of you were asking how to use Illustrator to cut one word out of a letter, kind of like this. If you put it over top of that, how would you cut it out of that so that you can cut them either from different materials or cut them from the same material and make like a monogram sign. So I'm going to show you two ways to do it depending on the look you want. So of course, first of all, you're going to choose the letter you want for the background and the word. In Illustrator, you'll right click on it and go to outline so that they become shapes instead of just text. Hopefully you guys know how to do that. So let me show you the two ways you could do this depending on the look that you want. The first way, they'll both start the same way. We will put the word over top of the letter wherever we want to put it. And then if we want to just have an offset path where there's just a little bit of space around that, I'll show you how to do that. Select Collier or whatever word you have there and go to Object, Path, Offset Path. Object, Path, Offset Path. And for this example, I'm using 0.1 offset. You can use whatever distance you want. I'm going to hit OK. And before I hit anything else, right now it's selected just that offset I created. So now if I go and shift click the letter C, I've now got the offset and the letter C selected. And then if I go to Pathfinder minus front, it's going to cut that offset out from the C. So now I've got this set up like this, if that's the look I'm going for. And of course, you could cut that out of different materials or whatever. One thing you need to be aware of with any of these is sometimes you end up with tiny, tiny pieces that you either just want to delete or not cut. You see those, but that's one way to do it. Let me undo a couple steps. The other way to do it, if you don't want an offset, is you can just simply cut Collier straight out of the C. And to do this, you're going to want to first select Collier and then copy it to your clipboard, Command C or Control C, because we're going to need a copy of it in just a moment. So once we've copied it to the clipboard, we select Collier and then Shift select the C so that we have both. And then again, Pathfinder minus front. And now what we need to do is we need to paste back the Collier that we put on our clipboard. So Edit, Paste in Place right here so that it pastes it right back where we had it before. Now technically, we don't have to do that, but I'll show you what happens. We paste it right back there and I'll change color so you can see it a little better. And now we could just cut this all at once and then this would all be separate pieces and then we could paint them or stain them or whatever. Or you could take Collier out and cut that from a different piece of material. Again, you got to pay attention to the fact that you're going to have all these little tiny pieces. But those are two different looks and two different ways to make this really, really easy.